back from Paris. I'm back in my house. I have really bad jet lag, so as I stumbled on my words on many of those videos you saw, I'm going to probably do that again. I really, really appreciate everyone watching the videos. I know there was a lot of them, but I did it as much for my family as for y'all, because I wanted my brother and sister-in-law in Texas to see, you know, how much fun we had and everything, and my parents to see it, because they didn't see the videos. I was just making them. We never even looked at them. A Paris haul. I got a few things, and I thought I would show you just some souvenir type things for other people. And I just thought I'd show you what I got. I thought it might be a little interesting, even after all those videos that you've sat through. First of all, you remember, as you know, I got one thing at Louis Vuitton. You saw that, I'm sure. And one thing from Chanel. So we're not going to go over those again. But those were, you know, my little gifts. But before I got those, which I wasn't really planning on either one of them, we were at Versailles, because we went shopping for those things, well, for one of them, the day before we came home, and then Scott said, well, we're going to Louis Vuitton regardless. So before that, we were at Versailles, and I said I want to get a couple of souvenirs from Versailles. Some of you don't know this, but I wrote a book about Marie Antoinette. She's the main character in my book. So I especially wanted to get, now it's not published or anything. If you're new to my channel, that's, no, not even. But hopefully someday I wanted to get a few souvenirs, even if that book never does anything. It means a lot to me, and Marie Antoinette means a lot to me because I've learned so much about her. So I wanted a few little things from the palace. So in the little gift shop, I got this. It's a sachet. You know what? I'm going to take it out. I haven't, let's see. I don't know how to open this. It is, I can smell it from here. It's definitely a lavender sachet. And she has a very distinct monogram that they designed for her back in the 1700s. And it's on her bed frame, you know, headboard and everything. And so I wanted to show you up close what it looks like. I hope you can see this, and I hope it's focusing. So that's her MA, and when I saw this, I just had to have it. It smells divine. Oh, I think I'm going to put it in the drawer by my bedside, so each night when I open it, I'll smell it. So that's really cool. The second thing I got in Versailles for myself was this can, or little tin, of tea. It says the Marie Antoinette. That's the name of the tea. Oh, tea Marie Antoinette. They spell tea, T-H-E with a thingy over it, which we say the. It looks like it says the, but it's tea Marie Antoinette. It is original. And it says something at the bottom, something really cool. I forgot. Let me read it. Oh, the unique and only French tea harvested with fresh fruits of Versailles. This tea came from the fruit that they grow at Versailles right now. Seriously. I wanted it because I wanted the tea, but I also wanted this little tin. And the monogram is on the lid. So I can keep this forever. But the tea, I had some yesterday. It smells exactly like a green apple Jolly Rancher. My son, my daughter, and I sat and smelled it until we nailed exactly what it was. We went through 3 or 4 candies till we hit on it. But it does not taste, thankfully, like a green apple Jolly Rancher. I don't know why it smells like that. It doesn't taste like that, but it tastes fantastic. So I am going to really enjoy this, and it doesn't take very much, so this thing's packed. So I'll get tons of glasses of tea out of that. The other thing I got in Versailles, I needed to get something for my granddaughter and my grandson. Now, my grandson was extremely difficult to buy for in Paris. Everything seemed a little feminine for him. I don't know. But this was the perfect thing for my little Layla. She's very feminine, very sweet and girly, and she wears dresses everywhere. And even when you're thinking, really, you want to wear a dress to the park? That's how she is. And I'm not talking a summer dress. I'm talking a flowy dress, like a fancy dress. Anyway, This, just in case something happens with my book, I thought this would be special for her to have. It says Marie Antoinette on it. It's a little music box, and I will play it for you. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but if you know what song that is, you know, it probably says it on the back. Let me check. It's in French, the whole thing. Yeah, I have no idea. It says Victor Simon wrote the musique in 1780. The word Bastille is on here. Petit Trianon, Marie Antoinette. I got to look all that up. I'm going to have that translated on Google. But anyway, isn't that sweet? I think she's going to love it. Like, I picture her in bed at night sometimes just going like this. Because that's what I would have done as a little girl if I'd had anything. I had a music box that you open it and the ballerina went around and there was music in it. I thought it was the fanciest thing that ever lived. Okay, I'm off track now. Oh, there was one more thing I got. It's this pen Sol. It says Marie Antoinette on it, and it has a little pink sparkle on the end, and I love it. So I got this too. Now, for my grandson, it was difficult. So I went with food because he loves food and he loves to eat. I got a couple of these chocolate bars for people. So I'm going to give him one of these chocolate bars. They're really cool looking. This is probably the one I'll get him. It's the traditional. This came from a candy shop in Paris. And from that same shop, it's just a great shop. I wish I knew the name of it. Well, it's probably on here and it's probably in French, so forget about it. I got him a bag of cookies. And we sampled these cookies in the shop. And they were so good. So he'll have his own little bag of cookies. The other thing I got, we went to a flea market. We were going to go to the really, really big flea market north of Paris, but it was just far, and when you get there you have to walk a long ways to it, and then it's really a lot of walking, and my mom didn't want to walk all the way out to Marie Antoinette's hamlet in Versailles, and I knew that once we got to this flea market we weren't going to make it. So I said, let's do the local flea market on this street. Well, that was probably a mistake because it was pretty tacky. But she saw this book and she says, this looks like something you would like. So I did buy this book for €3. It's really old. Actually, I don't know how old it is. Shall we look? It's in French, but surely the numbers are normal. After I got it, I realized that the title is La Bonne Gion Gargantua. Seriously? My glasses are so dirty. Okay, I hope you can't see all that because that's embarrassing. This book, let's see if we can figure out when it was. It's falling apart, actually. Let's see how old it is. Surely they tell you. Bibliothèque. It says it was definitely produced in Paris, 1913. That's pretty good. So it's 100 years old. Yeah, it's 101 years old. I guess I did pretty good for €3. So that's something I got just for, you know, one of my little displays with all my French things in it. Now, another thing, this was a disaster. Ever since my husband and I started going years ago to Paris, we've gone over and over and over, and we discovered our first year, we've always been in an apartment, so we went to the little market to get some coffee, and we found, we didn't know how to work that coffee press, and we found instant, sounds gross, but it was instant cappuccino. The best stuff we've had, hands down. Better than cappuccino you can get in a restaurant. It's instant, you stir it, it foams up. Well, we bought a box because we wanted my parents to try it. And then we said, you know, we'll go back on our last day and get about 10 boxes of this because it's really cheap, like €2 a box. And get about 10 boxes of these and open all the boxes and just stuff the packages of the instant cappuccino in our suitcase. We also had plans to go to the grocery and get more of these. These are these little cracker things. I'm not really sure, bread, I don't know what they are, but we love these things. We found these as well on the first year, and we get them every year to have in the apartment. Great with brie, just great. Also, we were going to go back and get some more boxes of these. Yeah, guess what? On Sunday, the supermarkets are closed. The little grocery places are closed. We couldn't get anything. We were so upset. And one of them in our book, it said that that one was open from 10 to 1 on Sundays, but when we got over to it, it was closed. So I asked this man on the street, you know, I kind of asked him in French when it would be open, and he looked at me like I was crazy. Now, either I was speaking really bad French, which is probably that, but he goes, no, like, it is not open. Why would you even ask such a question? Okay, that was depressing because we were so looking forward to having the cappuccino. This, I did a video of the booksellers on the Seine, on the river, in the big green boxes that they open up and then they lock up at night. They sell paintings, books, tchotchkes, all different little things. I bought 3 prints from one of the booksellers, and he packaged them up so nicely because I'm thinking, how am I going to get those home? He rolled them, then he wrapped them in this paper, then he taped it, and then he put just pushed the sides in. They came perfect. I don't really want to open them because I'm going to get them framed for a couple of people, so when I do that, I'll show you what they look like. They're just drawings of Paris. Very beautiful. Now, here's what the main thing I got. I needed some gifts for some friends, so I just counted how many I needed and went crazy at a scarf shop. So, here we go. Don't hold your breath because you'll run out of air. Number 1. This one was for my youngest daughter because it was more modern than the rest of them. My oldest daughter doesn't wear scarves, so I've gotten her something else, but that was one. I got this one. This one is a sort of an emerald green, or maybe a turquoisey, I'm not sure. It's a turquoise, okay? This one is a navy, but embossed in there in black, I don't know if you can see it, is print, very pretty. This one's a little bit lighter color than the other one that's similar. All I did was pick out the ones I liked, and then I'm going to figure out who gets what later. This one I love. This is like a navy, just a navy scarf. I really, really liked that one. This one I loved. I got 2 of these. This was very vintage, very Parisian looking to me. I got a couple of those. And finally, I got this one. This one I got to figure out who to give to because it's distinctly colored, so I have to figure that one out. But I loved it, so I had to grab it. And this one says Paris. It's black, and it's got an Eiffel Tower on it. One of these scarves I'm going to choose for a giveaway because I've never had a giveaway on my channel, and I just hit 4,000 subscribers, which took me 4 years. I'm not like other people that just boom, they make it on YouTube. But 4,000 is a lot to me, and I'm really excited about it, and I don't think I've ever done a giveaway because I've been kind of scared of them. I did one on my blog years ago, but one of these scarves will show up in a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. So that's my Paris haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!